Okay, hey guys, so I'm back again. So I just filmed my updated downsized wax collection. So I'm going to start this video off by saying that I overbought wax. I probably don't even have as big of a collection as some people do. I've seen other people's wax collections, and I know people have bigger collections than I do. But I personally, I feel like I'm going into minimalist mode because I feel very overwhelmed with the amount of wax I have, and I actually don't have any outstanding orders. I have no desire to purchase any more wax. I haven't even kept up with, usually I'm in the know and on top of who's opening next and what scents they're going to be offering and all that, and I just have not done that. So until I get this down to a reasonable level and I really pinpoint what it is that I want, as far, excuse all that stuff over there, I'm cleaning out my Lush stuff. I just got a package in from Lush from their Christmas. I only bought a couple things that I needed for the year, but so what I decided to do is, in order to help downsize my stashes, I'm getting into the habit of warming every day. So what you see in front of you here is my sugar and spice collection, and I thought I'd go ahead and start off with soy candles. I'm reading that right there. I thought I'd go ahead and start off with my soy wax because I hear that that goes bad first. So basically what I decided to do is I'm going to be warming these, since you have to buy these in 3-packs. I'm going to take 2 of each scent and put them in my main living room area, because I have 2 warmers, one in my dining room, one in my living room, and they're kind of a connecting space. So I'm going to put 2 of the same scent and then warm them for the day, and then the next morning I'm going to go ahead and turn them on and see how they do, see how they warm, and then I'm going to be able to give a more thorough review. And I'm also going to write down my favorites as well, so I know when I order from her next time, what I really loved, you know? So I think by looking at the stack here, I think I probably have about maybe 3 weeks worth. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and in 3 weeks come back and do a more thorough review on how the throw was and what my favorite scents were and all that stuff. So I also keep a notebook of my favorite scents. So like I said, when I go back to her to reorder at some point, I have kind of a baseline of what my favorite scents from her were. So I've already started. I've already got, I think it's banana something cookie, what is that called? The cookie butter crack. I think it's banana wafers cookie butter crack. And it's doing really well, especially in as large of a space as that is. I think Sugar and Spice is one of those vendors that doesn't get a lot of hype, and they really should. They're I think it's, oh gosh, I can't think of the owner's name. It starts with an S, but she's really sweet and her product is really good. So that's going to be my first, that's what I'm going to be warming in my living room. So okay, the next, I'm trying to get these drawers out. The next vendor that I'm going to be warming in my daughter's room, because she has a Scentsy warmer that doesn't belong in there, and neither do those VCS. The next vendor that I have some pretty old stuff from, and I actually started with hers in my daughter's room as well, and something from June is throwing really well. So this is some older stuff. As you can see, it's from summer of 2014. So I really need to get through some of this stuff, because I believe her stuff is, yeah, it's 100% soy wax as well. So I'm starting with the soy wax first. So I don't have too many of these, so it shouldn't take me too long to get through my 2 tummy tart. I do have a big bag of something from her. I believe it's pumpkin marshmallow chai. Where is that? Here it is. I have a huge bag of pumpkin marshmallow chai, which was one of my favorite scents from her. I had a scent shot, so I'll probably warm through this as well. Oh, that smells so good. She really has a good, I love this. The pumpkin marshmallow is really what is dominant in here, and it just smells amazing. So this will probably warm throughout my house, in my kitchen probably, not my daughter's room. So, and that's a pretty big bag. I think that's 16 ounces. So let's see, I'm going to be warming that, and then the in my kitchen, my bathing garden. Now my bathing garden, I will use pretty much a whole clamshell in my kitchen. I have 3 different warmers in there. In the wax community, if you ever ask, like in I can't speak today. If you ever ask in certain groups, a lot of people will say they don't buy the bathing garden because it doesn't have a good throw, whatever. So the fact that you have to use a whole clamshell, some people may not appreciate that, but my kitchen is a little bit, like it's kind of open, so like a lot of times I can smell the scent drifting out into the living room. So for me, a whole clamshell is what works. Now this scent right here, like Faded Opulence, I don't think I'll have to use a whole clamshell because this one's pretty strong. So this should help me get through my bathing garden. I have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have about 20. So that should be about 3 weeks, right? 3 weeks worth of scents. So yeah, and like this one that I only have like 2, I'll probably put in like my daughter's room or maybe a bathroom. So, and I think I have a few that a friend sent me that I only have like 2 cubes of. Okay, so really my whole goal here is to downsize quite a bit. So this is just the way I'm going to do it, is by vendor. I think that'll help me keep things straight instead of trying to pick through each thing. It'll help me feel like I get more accomplished. I know that that sounds weird, but I just feel like if I do it by vendor, I can keep track better and I can do better reviews on the company as a whole. And, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it'll work better for me. So rather than doing just a bunch of random scents at the end of the month or end of 2 weeks or whatever. So I plan to start with this first, and then I'll probably jump into my my box that has the Shea scents, the Long King Primitives, and the Wilmas, because those are new to me, and I think I don't really have a lot of experience with those vendors. So I might try to do them, and then also I think I might jump into Front Porch. I think I've heard Front Porch doesn't last very long. And what else? Oh, probably VCS. Those will probably be like my next 3. And then I'll just go from there and see how it goes. So hopefully in my next couple of reviews, I'll have Bathing Garden to review, 2 Timing Tart, and Sugar and Spice. So that will probably be about from 3 weeks from now. So what I'm doing is in the morning, like I said, I'm turning on my warmers, and then I'll turn them on again the next day just to see if they're still throwing. And then what I'm going to do is at lunchtime, I'll put my warmers in the freezer and then pull them out and then start my new wax, you know, at about 1, and then I'll let them go till about 7 or 8, and then, you know, do the same thing, turn them on in the morning, see if they're still throwing, so that way I can report back on, like, you know, the longevity of the scents and stuff. So yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. Oh, just into the new people, if you're new to the wax world or whatever, I know it's really easy to overbuy and get excited and pumped up, but I can tell you from somebody who's kind of been there that you don't want all this wax on your hands. Like, you really don't. I know it's hard to resist, but I'm just hoping none of this goes bad on me. And now I'm feeling like I have to, I mean, I'm still going to enjoy this scent, but now I feel like I have to hurry up and warm this stuff, you know? Like the paraffin I feel okay about. Like, I feel like that'll last a little bit longer, but yeah, everything else, you know, it's like moderation in everything is that, I think that's a quote by Socrates maybe. But yeah, so now that my minimalist in me is starting to come out a little bit, I just feel like I don't need all this wax on my hands. So I'm going to try to be, especially since I haven't been melting as much as well. So yeah, okay, I think that's it. So I will be back with some reviews, and then I'll probably just keep doing this. I'll probably just, you know, next time I'll come on and pick out 3 different vendors, depending on where I'm going to be melting and like their strength. You know, I'll pull out different vendors and say this is the vendor that I'm going to warm for the next couple weeks. So yeah, a lot of work too. It's a lot of work going around, and I have a warmer probably in every room and all the bathrooms. So to go around and fill them up each day was getting to be a chore. So I think if I narrow it down to like the main spaces that I'm in for that day, like the living room or the kitchen, And I go in my daughter's room quite a bit too, you know, if I'm doing her laundry or something, then, you know, I can really track the scents better and really enjoy them. So I think that is it. Yeah. Yep, I think that's all I want to say. Okay, so anyways, so yeah, so take advice from me and don't overbuy. Just buy what you need for the time being. Like, really think about, you know, how much are you going to be melting? How, you know, how long is it going to take you to get through all that wax? Yeah, I'm looking at my Haley's Heavenly Scents, and I really bought a lot. But that's paraffin, so I think that'll stay better longer. So, and I know Super Tarts is mostly paraffin as well, and so is like Providence Lodge. I think Rainbow Melts probably lasts a little bit as well. Yeah, so hopefully I will see you guys soon. I have a Lush haul to do and some Lush empties. And I'm also going to be starting my spring cleaning here pretty soon. So yeah, I'm excited about that, even though it's not very fun. But I might try to film a couple of like organizational type videos for that as well. But yeah, it's been like a month since I've made a video as well. One other thing, I need to get my thoughts in order. I have noticed that there have not been a lot of wax videos coming up either. I saw some from Just Jenny, and I want to say, I know I've seen some from somebody else too that does them on a more regular basis, but I really haven't seen a lot of people doing wax videos, and I don't know if it's just like the YouTube, oh, like my random favorite things, like she used to be big, a big wax. I think she got overwhelmed with her wax as well. A couple other people, like I know their situations, like I know why they're not doing videos anymore, but I just haven't really seen a lot of wax hauls and that kind of thing. So I don't know, but like I said, I haven't ordered any, so there won't really be any hauls from me. I'm just going to be doing more reviews at this point. I don't really feel the need to order any wax at this point. So, okay, so I will be back in a couple weeks, or you know, wax-wise, I'll be back in a couple weeks with some reviews, and yeah, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys had a good holiday, since I didn't get to talk to you guys before Christmas and all that, and that your New Year is getting started off right, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, talk to you later, bye.